Good morning, Ravens. On today's episode, we're bringing you coverage on drill team's upcoming competition, Friday night's mixer, and the enrollment information for physics. For Chloe Cower, I'm Elena Gray, and this is ONW Now.
I can't do this all on my own. No, I know I'm no Superman. I'm no Superman.
This past Saturday, drill team competed in the Miss Kansas competition at Olathe South. Elena Gray has coverage of the competition.
This past week, the Raven dance team competed in the Miss Kansas competition. The girls were very successful, receiving the 2 highest honors and even getting the chance to dance in the competition showcase. Coming off such a successful weekend and having another competition this upcoming weekend, Senior Officer Rachel Mediette tells us what the girls can improve on.
During this week, we're working on cleaning and polishing our dances, and we're really focusing on performance and facials and energy throughout all the dances. Our goals are for Lee's Summit to place in the top 3, and this competition is really competitive, so we're hoping for first or second in all 3 of our dances.
This Saturday, the dance team will be performing at Lee Summit North. Be sure to come out and support your fellow Ravens. For ONW Now back to the desk. Congratulations to all the dancers on drill team. Support your Raven dancers this Saturday at Lee Summit North.
Friday night, after our doubleheader against Lawrence Free State, Stuco hosted a blacklight mixer. Allison Cook has a recap of the mixer.
This year, Stuco decided to have a mixer after last Friday's basketball game in place of WPA. All of the spirit days last week led up to this blacklight party. Some students enjoyed the idea of a much more casual and laid-back dance.
I think the mixer will be better than WPA because it's a lot more casual and there won't be any pressure for people to ask for like a date.
I like the mixer because I don't really talk to boys that much, and so asking someone to WPA makes me really nervous, so I like the mixer.
Others still miss the traditions of a formal WPA.
Seems more casual, and I'm going to miss dressing up and dinners and plans.
The mixer included neon balloons that fell from the ceiling, chalk walls that anybody could draw on with neon chalk, and great music for dancing. The mixer was a big success. For ONW Now, I'm Allison Cook.
Mixer looked like a lot of fun. Now let's take it to Game Day Northwest with Drake and Kyle.
Welcome to Game Day Northwest. I'm Drake Watkins alongside Kyle Smith. Let's get started.
You want, huh? This is my stage. This is gonna sting. What you want, son?
The boys and girls basketball teams took on the Olathe East Hawks last week. Sydney Mortensen and Brady Jensen have the recap.
The ONW women's basketball team took on crosstown rival Olathe East last Friday night. After a slow start, the Ravens picked up the tempo in the second half. The Ravens put the Hawks away and finished the night with a 48-32 win, improving their season to 5-3. The men's team tipped off after the girls. The boys were in striking distance after finishing the first quarter 13-14 behind the Hawks. Slowly, the Ravens fell deeper into the deficit. The Ravens dropped another 54-72. For ONW Now, I'm Sydney Mortensen.
Thanks, guys. Now let's take to Isabel Lobby and Ashley Couch with the Winter Sports Highlight Reel.
Now it's time for this week's Coach's Corner with Coach Mesa. Jesse Payne and Doug Pearson have the story.
My name is Coach Mesa with Olathe Northwest Wrestling. Today we're going to go over a drill that's in neutral position where both opponents are on their feet. We're kind of going to go over how to approach the opponent, how to move them around, and take a shot and finish.
Okay, what I want to do from here, I want to snap, I want to shove, I want to drag.
So that'll be our drill for today.
We have for you guys on this week's edition of Game Day Northwest. I'm Drake Watkins for Kyle Smith. Back to the desk.
Enrollment is right around the corner, and we know it can be difficult to pick your classes. Entertainment students Keyshawn Garraway and Katie Langton create a preview of physics.
The biggest questions that people have are physics questions. When I explain to them that the reason why this falls is not just because of some one-word answer, gravity, the most fundamental basic things that they've been taught, they aren't. And that the entire universe around them is completely different than anything they've ever thought of.
I mean, it just gives you a better appreciation of the world around you and how it works. Most of us just go kind of, through our daily lives and we don't think a lot about how this particular thing works over here or what's holding us to the earth or that we're spinning through space.
But physics truly is the study of everything.
For more stories and the latest updates on everything Raven, visit the Raven Daily website and follow us on Twitter at ONW_Raven Daily.
That's all we have for you on this week's edition of ONW Now. Tune in next week for the latest news at Northwest. For Elena Gray, I'm Chloe Cowart. Thanks for watching, Ravens, and have a great week.